If you're trying to study, read PDFs, and actually stay focused, choosing the wrong e-ink tablet can feel like wasting a lot of money.
One device can feel like a calm paper notebook that keeps you locked in, and the other can feel like a mini work computer that does more but can also pull you in more directions. In this best choice comparison, I'm breaking down the Supernote A5X2 Manta versus the BOOX Tab Ultra C Pro, how they feel in real daily use, what each one is truly best at, and which one makes sense for you before you buy. Both of these are e-ink devices built for reading and writing, but they're built around totally different philosophies. The Supernote A5X2 Manta is basically a focus-first digital notebook that's all about writing, organizing notes, and working with documents without noise. The BOOX Tab Ultra C Pro is more like a productivity tablet on an e-ink screen, built for people who want apps, flexibility, and a more computer-like workflow. Let's start with the Supernote A5X2 Manta. This is the kind of device you pick when your #1 goal is to write more, study more, and keep everything organized without getting distracted. The whole point is that it feels like a clean workspace where your notes and PDFs live in one place. In daily use, it's especially strong for handwritten note-taking, structured study notes, and building a personal system you can come back to later. Instead of feeling like a gadget you constantly tweak, it's more like a digital notebook you rely on. Here's a simple real-life scenario. Imagine you're a student who has a PDF lecture, you highlight and write margin notes, then you switch to your own notebook page, summarize the lecture in your own words, and tag key ideas so you can find them later before an exam. The Supernote style of workflow is built for exactly that. It's about calm focus, writing and organization first. The trade-off is that you're not getting a wide app ecosystem, and you're not buying it for entertainment or heavy multitasking. If you want a device that behaves like a full tablet with endless apps and features, this isn't the vibe. It's more intentional and more minimal by design. Now let's talk about the BOOX Tab Ultra C Pro. This is for the person who likes the idea of e-ink comforts but doesn't want to feel limited. You get a more power user approach, including the ability to run apps, handle a wider variety of tasks, and build a workflow that can feel closer to a tablet or even a light laptop replacement. In daily use, the biggest advantage is flexibility. If you work across different platforms, need different tools, or want more control over how you manage documents, BOOX is built for that. Picture a different scenario. You're a remote worker or student who has a pile of PDFs, email, documents, and tasks. You want to annotate, then quickly jump to a different tool, maybe sync files across services, and keep everything moving. The BOOX experience is aimed at people like that. The trade-off is that with more power comes more setup and sometimes more friction. It can feel more complex than a focus-first notebook, and because it can do more, it's easier to end up tweaking settings, trying different apps, and turning it into a mini project instead of a calm tool. Before the direct comparison, there's one extra piece that's worth mentioning if you're leaning BOOX. A lot of people add the BOOX Pen 2 Pro as an upgrade because it's designed to make writing and erasing feel more natural and convenient. If you're the type who takes a lot of handwritten notes, that accessory can make the BOOX setup feel more complete, and it's the kind of add-on that makes sense to consider at the same time instead of later. Now the real comparison. If what you want is focus, simplicity, and a device that pushes you to write and study without distractions, the Supernote A5X2 Manta is the stronger fit. It's built around the idea that fewer choices can actually make you more consistent, especially for notes, study routines, and long-term organization. If what you want is flexibility, apps, and a more powerful all-in-one workflow on an e-ink screen, the BOOX Tab Ultra C Pro is the better match, but you have to be honest with yourself about whether more options will help you or distract you. Maybe you're thinking, can't I just buy the more powerful one and still stay focused? You can, but the device that's designed for focus makes it easier to stay focused without relying on willpower. And maybe you're thinking, what if I choose the minimal one and later feel limited? That's the key question. If your real daily life is mostly reading, PDFs, and writing notes, minimal can feel like freedom. If your real daily life requires multiple tools and apps, flexibility can be worth the extra complexity. So here's the clean recommendation. If you want a calm, distraction-resistant notebook experience for study, notes, and PDFs, Supernote A5X2 Manta makes the most sense. If you want an e-ink productivity device with apps, customization, and a wider workflow, the BOOX Tab Ultra C Pro is the better fit. If this comparison helped you narrow things down, you'll find links to both products in the description below. Take a minute to check the details, read more reviews, and see which one fits your needs best on Amazon. Some links are affiliate links, so I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. If you remember one thing, it's this: Supernote is the focus-first choice that feels like a true digital notebook, and BOOX is the power and flexibility choice that acts more like an e-ink productivity tablet. The best pick is the one that matches how you actually study or work every day, not the one with the longest feature list. If you're still deciding, tell me what you mainly do: studying PDFs, writing notes, or running apps, and I'll help you pick the smarter fit. And if you want more honest breakdowns like this before you buy, subscribe, and I'll keep these comparisons simple and real.